Hey guys, what's up? It's Mig from Max Beats today with a new tutorial on how I make my beat videos and my artwork to upload to YouTube. All right, so making beat videos for me was a very overwhelming task to have to learn how to do correctly and how to brand and how to do it uniformly. And I didn't want to outsource that to somebody else like some people do, only because my OCD, my ADHD, I have to like be in control of the things that I do. And I don't really trust too many people to do that stuff for me. I've tried that before and it just didn't work out. I noticed that since I've been doing them and I've been consistent and uploading consistently and keeping the artwork consistent, I've been getting more sales and my channel just looks that much more professional. So today I'm going to show you what software I use, where I get my images from that you like, that feel good to you. So let's dig into this. The first thing that I do when I'm making my beat videos is think about what is the emotion of the beat? What is the name of the beat? So here's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to show you how I make the artwork. So I use a program for my Mac that is called Pixelmator. And Pixelmator is a very inexpensive equivalent to Photoshop, and I've been using it for years. The current price of Pixelmator is, let's go to the App Store and see. Let's look for Pixelmator. All right, so Pixelmator. Pixelmator costs $14.99 if you're on a Apple computer, a Mac. That's what you can use there. If you're on a PC, I don't use a PC, but I know there are other comparable image editing programs. It doesn't really matter what you use. I'm just going to show you how I kind of go about making my beat videos. Here's what I do for all my beat videos. Here, let's do this. Let me put a black background. Oh, that's not it. Let's do this. A new layer. My dogs are barking. If you can hear them in the background, they think that they're guard dogs, but they're really, really sissies. So for this tutorial, I am using a beat that I just called dark hip hop beat. I don't even have a name for it yet. So let's name it something now. Let's just name it, because I didn't upload it yet either. It's not done. I'm doing this for the tutorial for you guys. So you want to just call it, let's just call it dark. I like that, dark hip hop beat. And I'm gonna put a little subtitle down here. Hip hop trap. I'm actually gonna say piano hip hop trap beat. All right. This is what I do sometimes. I don't always put a sub description. Sometimes I like to leave it just blank so people can kind of come to their own conclusion. And it also depends on how the artwork fits in with all this. So I have my logo here and I have the description, okay? I have my logo, I have my title, I have my description, and down here I just have some additional information. So I put something called bottom links, and it's like connect with us on Instagram, subscribe, you need beats, get them at maxbeats.com, whatever. So now I have this blank background. So what I do next is I go to a website that's called Pixabay, which is right here. Pixabay, Pixabay.com. I'll put all the links in the video description. And I just start searching images that might feel good. So this is a dark piano beat. So let me just do like, I'm gonna type in piano. Now these images are free to use. So that's why you go to a site like this. They're copyright free. A lot of times I just give some credit in the description, and I'll just go through here and find something that like looks how I want it. So in this case, I actually like one I saw right at the beginning, which was this piano right here with the flower on it, the rose. It's kind of cool. So you can hit this free download button right here, or for me, I just grab this right here. Just grab the picture and I drag it right over. All right, so now I have this background, and it's a free background, and I actually think that looks pretty cool. So I do that, right? And I say dark. So we'll do piano, hip hop, trap beat, or just dark piano trap. Or just dark piano instrumental. How about that? Dark piano beat. Let's change that real quick. All right. Piano rap instrumental, I guess. It doesn't really matter. I could change this at any time if I don't like it, but for the tutorial, this is how I'm doing it. So that's it. I do that. I have my little template and I save this for every track. I just reopen my last project and then I rename it like this right here. I'm just going to click on here and rename this dark piano. And I'm going to put in parentheses, here's what I do here. So for a lot of you guys that need to upload the image not only to your YouTube or you also have to do to your Instagram or your BeatStars account, the dimensions are a little bit different. So, and I'll show you that too real quick. So for this, I'm going to call this dark piano vid thumb, which is my video thumbnail that I'm going to use when I make my beat video. And I'm going to use this image, okay? So we get out of there. And what happens is the difference is I'm going to take off this bottom information when I do it as my BeatStars image or my Instagram image. So what I'll do is I'll export this real quick. I'm going to go to share and export this image to my desktop as a JPEG. I'm going to leave the quality full. And I'm just going to call it dark. I'm going to leave the same name, dark piano vid thumbnail to my desktop and export it. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go and click on here and I'm going to go to the right here and just hit you just take out these bottom links by just clicking this button here. And then I'm going to export this again, okay? And I'm going to change the name of this to, for me, I call it BS Thumb for BeatStars. And now I have two versions of the same thing. So this will crop like a square right around this box here. So this is my styling. I don't recommend you doing the same thing. I recommend you doing your own thing because that's already my branding and people know that. It's just going to make you look like a copycat, number one, and show no originality. And you could probably come up with something better. I don't think mine is the greatest, but it's something that I came up with and I'm sticking with it. I tried to stray away from it and I actually got less views on my beats. So on YouTube. So now that I'm done with this, I have the beat image done. I'm going to go make a video and I'm going to use that image. But first, I want to show you real quick. So my image dimension for this, and it's called canvas size in this program in Pixelmator. I did 1280 by 720, which is like an HD rectangle, which is great for YouTube videos, okay? So you don't have to change the dimensions for your square image because when you upload it to something like BeatStars, it already uploads as a square and you could crop it right then and there. So you only have to make one image, and you don't. I made two images because I have like bottom links, but you could just have one image and just export it and you're good to go. All right, so I close this out and now let's get into the video part of this. All right, so this is a program that is called HitFilm Express. It is a free video program, okay, which is amazing. I love it to death, this program. I didn't want to learn how to use Premiere. I didn't want to learn how to use Final Cut. I just need video for like one thing, and that's just tutorials and doing beat video uploads, and I don't need all that. So go to hitfilm.com and get yourself a free account. This video editing software is free, okay? Now, the deal with that is that if you need certain plugins to do certain kinds of effects, there are a lot of them that come with it already, but there's some that are a premium add-on. So like for instance, I have my visualizer, which I know if you got some of you guys are using FL Studio, you have your visualizer, I believe, just built into that. But I like to have my visualizer built into my video editing software because I don't always, make the beat in FL. I work in different platforms, so I don't always have that option, or it's just too. I just don't need it. It's worth the price of like $20, whatever it might be here. I bought the Motion Audio Visual Pack. It's $24.99. So basically, the software is free, but you can buy add-on kits. And the Audio Visual Pack, I actually paid a little bit less at the time, but you get like some really cool things. You get the audio spectrum, audio waveform, like this stuff right here, atomic particle. I haven't really used that yet. So now we're going to make the beat video. I'm going to import the image that we made in Pixelmator. And it is going to be my dark piano vid thumb. All right. And it's right here now. And I'm going to drag it over here and drop it in. Now, I'm going to go to the next track, which would be my audio track down here. Let me see, where's my beat track? Did I delete my beat? Oh, it's right here. So there's a track that I labeled beat, and I always keep this here. So I take the dark hip hop beat and I drag it in over here. So now when I rewind here, and I can open up the image to match the beat, and I have my tag on another track right here. And I got my tag actually created by Chelsea Voice Tags, and I'm going to put her info also in the link here. She made a tag for me, really good. She has a great voice for tags. And then I just did a little bit of editing and added some delay to it and things like that. But, so check this out. So the voice tags here, I drop it like every 30 or 40 seconds. And that's it. You have to have that protective tag. Now I'm going to show you how I do a visualizer on here. So I have the add-on pack that I spoke about earlier, the audio toolkit. And I have right here, I've made a visualizer with a composite shot. Once again, I'm not showing you how to use HitFilm. At some point I can, but for now I'm just going to show you how I put it all together. So I have a visualizer. It's really easy with this. So I go to where my visualizer composite shot is up here, and I just grab that track, the dark hip hop beat, and I drag it here, and I attach it to the audio spectrum drop down here. And now my visualizer is created. So that's it. You do that, right? And then I add in my subscribe button videos. So there's like free, you can get these online. There's free subscribe button videos, and you drag them in here as a video element, and then you'll just drag them onto your timeline. So these green blocks right here are those elements. Up in the top right, you have the subscribe button. So somebody actually created that for you to use, and then you just drag it into your video. One at the beginning, one at the end, and then you're pretty much done. I select everything, and I take this timeline right here, this timeline bar, and I go to the end of the video, make sure that everything's clean. So the video's done, and then it ends, and now you hit this export button right here, and in 5 minutes you have a beat video. I hope you guys like this video. If you do, please like, comment, share, all that stuff. Put on your bell notifications after you subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. If you do, I'm going to keep giving you my music industry and production knowledge.